You are now listening to the Team Heel Podcast.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. What? He looks like a bitch.
It's still real to me, damn it!
It is episode 270 of the Team Heel Podcast. Hi. It's cold as shit right now. I'm freezing my ass off right now. Christmas has got to be here, hopefully soon. Guess what? I got some breaking news for you guys to know. You guys won't believe this breaking news. And the breaking news is the following. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Might knock up on your mom. And that's a fact. That's around the point. I can't rap for shit. I know that's a fact. I'm about to pet this cat. It might even get a tat. About a rat. I don't even know. What is up, you mother flowers? You crazy, sick mother flowers. It's episode 270. It's Friday. It's November the 30th, 2018. Thank you all for listening live. And yes, I know I cannot rap for shit. I tried. But I probably rap better than Enzo Amore for shits and giggles, if you will. But thank you guys for listening live. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome as always. And if you're new here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below on the channel. If you're not, again, what are you waiting for? Give this podcast live stream a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. If you cannot catch us live, it's okay. This podcast is available on all podcasting platforms. iTunes, Stitcher Radio, PODBEAN, Spotify. We're also now available over at the iHeartRadio. Forget to download the show on the go throughout the week. If you want to help the podcast in the extra mile, give the podcast a 5-star rating on all those platforms that we mentioned. Also, if you want to, cop some merch for the holiday season, we got merch up on the store right now. We got 2 shirts up on the store. We got the Certified Mother Flower shirt, and we got the Team Heel Podcast shirt. We're going to get 2 more designs up on the store real soon. We have the homie himself, Salrex, on the job right now with the new designs. So you have to enjoy and purchase and rock and all that fun stuff for the holiday season. But head over to our Teespring store, teespring.com/store/TeamHeelPodcast3 and get yourself a shirt today. All designs done by the amazing Salrex. And yes, I know I cannot rap, but as always, I am the fat fuck himself. It's Steve, and I'm here joined by my homie from another mother, all the way in Detroit. He's probably gonna criticize the shit of my rapping skills, but it is what it is. Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, what up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Steven, man? I'm just here ready to talk about wrestling.
I know, my rap was shit, bro. I know. My rap was terrible, if you will. It was shit. Am I right?
It was alright.
It was alright. Okay. Look at you being all generous. It's alright, bro. It's okay. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. But, bro, hopefully you've been good, bro. Are you excited for the holiday season, bro?
Yeah, I'm a little excited for the holiday season. Getting gifts, making people happy.
Making people happy. That's what it's all about, bro. Making the people happy. Getting everybody those gifts that they want. Me, honestly, bro, all I'm getting is everyone Amazon gift cards. That's all I'm going to be doing this year. I think that's the plan of attack, bro. But that's just me, of course. But hopefully your week has been great, bro. With all that you've been doing. Me work, and just work, bro. Been grinding it right now, bro. I came back. I was off today. I went to the gym early in the afternoon. I literally today kicked so much ass in the gym today, bro. It's not even funny, bro. I went to the mall earlier. I bought some joggers. They actually starting to fit me now, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way my clothes are starting to fit me now and shit. The progress, the weight cut is working, and I'm happy, bro. I'm happy with that. But again, you crazy, sick, twisted mother flower, thank you for tuning in live as always. We'll be opening the phone lines momentarily. We'll be taking your questions as well in the chat. If you guys want to chime in on the chat and drop your questions. If not, if you want to call into the show momentarily, please feel free. Feel free to. But before we begin, Mike, we gotta take this time here on the Team Up podcast to congratulate two newlyweds. That being Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, bro. I'm sure you heard the news, right?
Yeah, man. Kind of shocked that I don't know how long they've been dating to move this quickly to bond as one, but hey, they did it.
You know what, dude? The way I look at it, and again, apparently it's been speculated that they are married per wrestling sheet. They broke the news. Apparently, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, they got married recently, and it's crazy because it's like you know, I don't know how long they've been dating for. I know Zelina Vega was dating Austin Aries, like I think a year ago or something like that, and they ended up breaking up, and then out of nowhere, she is dating now Aleister Black. And this is what they pretty much said on the site here. You probably didn't even know they were a couple, but personally, she can confirm Aleister Black and Zelina Vega have tied the knot. Wrestling Inc. first reported the WWE superstars recently got married, and sources confirmed info is accurate, but it's unclear where or when the nuptials occurred. The nuptials, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce that word, I don't care. The couple have done a stellar job of keeping their relationship secret. In fact, it was only 1 week ago when Aleister first appeared on her Instagram in a training video. So there's a video on Instagram where she's like throwing punches and shit and kicking pads, whatever. They're kickboxing back and forth and shit. Here's the thing. To me, again, you know, marriage is a big commitment, bro. It's a big commitment. Again, I don't know how long they've been dating for. How long But if it's been long enough, and they kept this under wraps, good for them, dude. Good for them. At a time where social media exposes everything, you get what I mean? Like, I think Punk said this a while ago on the interview with Cabana. Having a Twitter is like opening the window to your house for everyone to see what the fuck you're doing, almost.
Well, you know, Punk is a different type of breed. You know, I really don't care what, you know, his opinions are on that type of stuff.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm trying to give is that analogy, though. Like, the fact that Zelina Vega and Black kept this a secret for so long at a time where social media, everything comes out. Everything just comes out. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it only comes out if you allow it to come out. You know, you can be some type of way on social media without telling your business every day, every hour, every second. You know, if you're that person, then yeah, but, you know, you don't have to, you know, do that. You can just be promoting stuff all the time.
Exactly, bro. And again, it's promoting stuff all the time and just, but at the same time, bro, you know who takes the biggest L, bro?
Who?
Right now, Austin Aries, bro, takes the biggest L. You know what's funny, dude? If you go on his Instagram right now, right, on his, like, on his stories on Instagram, right, he posted he's posting stuff about, I don't want to say about Zelina Vega, but it's more to do with, I guess, him acknowledging the fact that she might have gotten married already, whatever. And from what it looks like, I could be wrong on it, don't quote me, but I can go on his Instagram right now, and he's posted this stuff saying here that, and quote here, he has a song called I Don't Give a, literally 6 hours ago, and then 3 minutes ago, he posted a lyric to this song. Hold up a minute, I don't give a, I don't give a, I don't give a, I don't give a, hold up a minute, I don't give a. You don't know what's in my head. I think it's time to put you under oath. You don't know what's in my head. I don't care about what you promote. You kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
And who also takes another L, bro, believe it or not? Andrade Cien Alma, dude.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to add him into that. You know, I don't know if he was married or had a woman or anything like that, but he had one job to do, and he blew it.
He had one job, bro. That motherflower had one job. One job.
Yeah, he totally blew that.
He blew that, bro. He blew it. That motherfucker had one job, bro.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even... I mean, to be fair, I think he's married. I could be wrong on that.
I can look it up and see if he's married or not, but I doubt it.
Yeah, look it up, bro. Look it up. Look it up. Look up the info. Check if he's married or not, dude. Because he probably is, dude.
He totally blew that.
We're good here. The audio's good here as well. But I mean, honestly, dude. I mean, good for them. Congrats on the marriage. I remember like it was only yesterday. I was watching NXT and there's that episode where Zelina and Aleister Black, they were in the ring and he sat down in the ring to be in the same level with her and shit.
He is not married.
He's not married. Okay, he's probably dating one of the Iconics. I'm assuming here. I know that Peyton is dating Ty Dillinger. And I think it's Billy Cat. Could be wrong on it. Don't quote me on it either.
I heard about the Peyton and Ty Dillinger thing too, but I don't know how long ago that was.
Yeah, they're still dating, bro. They're still dating. Did you know, by the way, bro? Did you know that apparently Ty Dillinger, Tyler Breeze, and Baron Corbin have a Twitch channel, bro?
No, I didn't, and that's a strange group to have a channel together.
Yeah, bro. Think the general manager elect of Monday Night Raw, a jobber from Smackdown, and a guy that's getting buried on Raw every single week or have a channel together. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, general manager and two jobbers.
Basically. Speaking of which, bro, Raw this past Monday. I often don't say this, bro. I often don't say this shit. But last Monday night, I'm going to say this right now, was probably it was the worst episode of Raw I've ever watched, dude.
I think a lot of people can say that since how many people broke, this time around. It was not one positive review on this platform of YouTube that was positive about that episode of Monday Night Raw.
You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. There's probably one or two out there, but I get what you're saying, dude. I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's about 98% negative, and I'm all for it, and I'm happy for a lot of people that are mostly positive that really turned on that show. Yeah, man, it's finally it's something that people can actually agree upon collectively. That scene's just such trash. It's like, it's trash when Solomonster does an immediate review after the show. He usually waits till Sunday. That's how you know it's trash.
Exactly, bro. The show's so trash, but I didn't even do a review. That's how bad it was.
I really didn't want to do a review. I did a review maybe 20 minutes before the main event.
Nah, bro. I
started.
Couldn't do it.
Because it was Baron Corbin and Finn Balor again.
I couldn't do it, bro. I just couldn't do it.
That Raw was doomed from the beginning. Once you saw Bobby Lashley, Leo Rush, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin in the ring, as soon as the transition went into Raw, you already knew it was going to be bad. And then just I don't know how you can just put out continuous trash hour after hour after hour. Literally, all 3 of those hours were bad. Every single hour, everything they threw at us. Hour 1, they threw about 3 things at us. It was all bad. Hour 2, all bad. The beginning of hour 3 was worse. It was like, what are you doing? It's like, did you phone it in? See, like they phone it in every Monday.
Yeah, bro. They probably did. They probably phoned it in. You know what it is?
They probably didn't even write a script for this show.
You know what it is? You know what really did it for me, bro? I'm watching and I'm looking forward to Rollins' Open Intercontinental Challenge, right? It's Open Challenge for the Intercontinental title, right? I'm hoping on that. All right, you know what? They might impress us, right? Because you think about it, when he announced it, there were like people on Twitter, like Ricochet and Mustafa Ali, and were saying they're all about it, right? And I'll be real about a part of me was hoping to be Mustafa Ali. I get it, you know. Again, he's never leaving that 205 live bubble, even though he should. In my opinion, he should. He should definitely leave that position. He should definitely get out of that bubble or out of that realm. You know, someone like him and Cedric Alexander. But out came Dolph Ziggler, bro. And listen, they might have had a good match, all the fuck you want. But how many times have we seen that already? How many times have we seen Ziggler and Rollins?
Dude, I believe one of the 15 times that they went against each other, 2 of them were like, 2 or 3 of them were open challenges.
Exactly. Steve Scott, the George McConnell, Rollins complete disaster. I totally agree. I literally turned off the show. I turned off the show. Like, fuck this. I couldn't watch the rest of the show.
Dude, you before the open challenge even happened, you said in our little group chat, you was like, the open challenge better be fire.
I was hoping it was. I was hoping, you know what, they would give us something different. And I think that's the problem right now, bro. We want something different right now. And the fact that, again, with WWE right now, bro, they don't give a fuck right now. Because here's the thing about when I say that, I'm not saying that like, oh yeah, man, you're just sitting out. At the end of the day, when I say they don't give a fuck, what I mean is, okay, they're gonna still have that audience that will tune in every single week. They will tune in, get those same people on Twitter every single Monday, going on Twitter, giving their thoughts, #Raw. You're gonna have the YouTubers that are us, the podcasters that are us, coming up every single week, coming on here and giving our thoughts on the show. Because they know people will still talk about Monday Night Raw. And guess what? This coming Monday on Raw, we're going to watch Monday Night Raw.
Right.
And again,
except for one person I know, and he's a YouTube creator, and I was surprised that he says he's not watching.
Bro, please. Mother Flower, please. Everyone's going to watch Raw. Come on.
You want me to tell you who said that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some goon. I know it's probably some goon from.
No, it's Aaron Riff from No DQ. He said he's not doing a Raw next week.
Probably not, but you know what? Congrats to him. He finally has a girlfriend after 3 years. Congratulations to him. Hopefully he finds happiness, and hopefully that whoever he's with now makes him happy. He deserves it. He really does deserve it. But again, you know, that's the thing about it. That's what I mean. They don't give a fuck. They got their money, bro. They got their money. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. And again, at a time like this, it's good to have, I say it to everybody, it's good to have alternatives. You know, it's good to have alternatives. There's companies like Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, MLW doing, I think, a good job as well.
Are they on TV?
If you have Bean Sports, yeah. If not, they also air their episodes on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Because I really wanted to get into that because I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about MLW.
What's up, brother? Exactly, bro. And they're really good stuff too. It's really good stuff, man. It's really, really good stuff. It's one of those things, bro, where I feel like they got something going on. Basically, MLW, and I've been enjoying their stuff. These past couple of episodes, Low Key's their current world champion. Say what you want about Low Key, but hey, man, listen, when you're me, Low Key, you can talk deep like this and get a reaction, but that's around the point, dude. But I've been enjoying their stuff. I really have. There's other stuff out there. There's Lucha Underground. We don't even know if there'll be a season 5.
Yeah, I hope it's a season 5 because season 4, man, was really good.
Speaking of Ring of Honor, I will be attending Final Battle on the 14th of December in New York. So if any of you guys out there if you guys are going to the event, let me know on Twitter. And if you see me at a Final Battle, I'm approachable. Don't be shy or timid, what have you. If you see me, feel free to say what up, buy me a drink, knock yourself out. Why the fuck not, mother flowers? But I say that to everyone again. Have alternatives, dude. Even New Japan is an alternative. And enjoy what you see. You know what I mean? But I'll be real about it, dude. It's a time like this where I wish there's another company around that could, in a way, have WWE shook like WCW did. We know it's not gonna happen. It's not. And no, I'm sorry, but all elite wrestling is not gonna be the answer. I'm sorry. No, it's not.
Can we talk about that for a little bit?
I mean, we talked about it last week, didn't we?
We mentioned what was, just a little bit. We didn't go full in.
All right, feel free, Mike. The floor is yours, buddy.
So, the thing with All Elite Wrestling, we know that right now, as it stands, and Cody announced that he's going to have a big announcement early next year. And if you watch the Being Elite series, you probably know what day it might be. It might be New Year's Day next year. So they might announce All Elite Wrestling on New Year's Day. Don't know how much of it they're going to release, but they're probably going to release that then. So at this point, no, they cannot even try to compete with WWE. Even if there may be 5 shows in, 20 shows in, a year in, you can't do it. WCW, it took them years to get their product together, feasible to compete with WWE. And that started with Nitro. And they put that on Monday, and it was live. Raw wasn't live in 93.
Well, technically they weren't, but what they did was they would do a live show live on the USA Network, and they'd do another episode pre-taped. So
right.
That's what they used to do back in the day. But I get what you're saying, dude. I get it. And to me, honestly, I get it. There was a lot of success with All In. I think, again, obviously All In surpassed everyone's expectations. It's one thing if they do a show, right? If they did a show and it got success, it got a lot of people talking, and it did. Another thing, though, is trying to start your own wrestling company and trying to compete with, let's say, freaking the NBA, if you will. Guys, essentially what WWE is. WWE is, again, the NBA. They are Coca-Cola. They are McDonald's, if you will. They're fucking McDonald's. Okay?
AKA they are a conglomerate.
They are conglomerate, yes. They are conglomerate. And you're not going to compete with them financially. You're not. I'm sorry. You're not going to compete with them financially. You're not. At the same time, though, to me, All Elite Wrestling, when I think about it, bro, it reminds me a lot of GFW. Remember when there was a buzz about GFW? Oh, Jeff Jarrett, he's starting his own company. Oh my God, he's starting his company. The next boom period, man.
Yeah, but did he have like a freaking billionaire backing him?
And look what happened there, bro. Look what happened there, bro.
Well, yeah, because he didn't have a billionaire backing him. They're going to have a billionaire family backing them. So the budget is limitless.
Oh, I believe that, bro. I totally believe that.
It's all about how they can make a product, strong enough to sort of push out and get a buzz. And it depends on what TV deal they have. They have to be on a television program or network.
Yeah, bro. They have to, bro. They have to be on.
To touch everybody.
You can't tell me you're gonna do a show on, let's say, freaking, again, well, what's the word I'm looking for here? Yes, the guy apparently, the dude that owns the Jaguars, right?
Right.
He's a wrestling fan. That's all fine and damn. What's up, Matt Lopez? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Matt? Here in the chat as well. Hopefully I see you at Final Battle coming up on the 14th. He's a wrestling fan. We get that. one thing is being a wrestling fan and being passionate about the business, right? Being a fan of these wrestlers, being a mark for the wrestlers and shit like that. Another thing is going the extra mile and launching your own company and dealing now with the business side of pro wrestling. It's two different things. Again, right. I am not in the wrestling business. None of us are. But we can imagine it's the most difficult thing to get involved in. Do you get what I'm saying, Mike? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. Again, how will this guy handle? Again, it's all speculations right now. But honestly, to me, when I look at all elite wrestling and all that, I know Chase said it on Twitter. I'll agree with him too. It just screams GFW.
With a big budget.
With a bigger budget. And if it does happen, they have to get a big TV deal. They got to be on TV. You can't tell me that, oh, we're going to be on Pop TV, we're going to be on Twitch, or we're going to be on... No. You want to know why wrestling isn't booming right now? Because all these companies are not on major cable networks.
Right. If you had freaking MLW on a major cable network, or if New Japan, just decided to put, a weekly show in the American, market weekly on a major network, that'd be saying something. But none of these people are not doing that, and that's pretty much why. And then hearing news today, if you saw what I posted in our group chat, is Vince McMahon, this UK deal that these UK promotions have with the WWE. Dude, they got finessed hard, in my opinion. Did you see what I sent?
What happened?
So let me pull it up here. Progress, whatever you want to say, and ICW.
I heard about that. Let's move on. Let's get into that. So, apparently, as you guys know, WWE and NXT UK, they're doing this whole thing over the UK. It's booming. They're doing a takeover show in a couple of weeks, whatever. And apparently, the news came out that apparently there are, what's the word I'm looking for here? They're tweaking out, right? The new contracts for these guys.
Yeah, they're giving them more strict contracts.
Yeah, where they are not allowed to work any other company that's not affiliated to WWE. So they can still work Progress, they can still do WXW, they can do Progress, ICW, to name a few companies in the UK. But they can't go elsewhere in England to work. Or again, let's say in Mom and Pop's Wrestling Fed. To give you an example, okay? There's other companies out there in the UK as well. There's Southside, there's PCW, there's IPW, there's Rev Pro, which is funny because there's an article that I read, and this is coming from Fightful.com, right? It apparently talks about how, apparently in this deal as well, WWE has the option to buy or shut down any of these UK promotions that they are partnered with.
They still do.
They still do. That's the deal, though. That's part of the agreement. It's crazy because apparently Rev Pro is a company in the UK, right? Andy Quillidan, apparently he with Rev Pro were in negotiations with WWE to become partners, but the negotiation ended when the buy and shutdown clause was put on the table. And this is what I guess he had to say about it in a quote, okay? And quote, "I've had discussions with WWE. I always thought we were on good terms." This is what he told the Indie Corner back in August, by the way. "When we spoke originally, there was talk about conflict of interest with my New Japan relationship. When we spoke again, it was a cause of, well, all that stuff can be sorted out afterwards. Let's just explore where we can work together. When there's uncertainty about the future, there's no definitive this is what's going to happen. That's going to happen. When someone says to you, this would be the deal, there was no deal offered. It was just discussions. This is what we're feeling out in discussions. We want the option to release footage for the network with an option to buy. Okay, an option to buy up the footage? No. Promotion as a whole. What would happen to the promotion? That's to be determined. When there's that level of uncertainty, it's important for me to stay true to myself. I'm not going to jump because 3 big letters come towards me. And again, let's think about this for a minute, right? Can you imagine being a promoter in the UK and WWE comes knocking on your door to have a working relationship, right? Where your Fed is going to be featured on WWE programming, right? And the process, more eyeballs are on your Fed, right?
Right.
And then they come, oh, but by the way, we have the right to buy you out. It's insane, dude. It's so insane right now.
Yeah, that's the biggest finesse move I ever seen.
That's a big, fuck you move. Like, all right, we'll get this deal, but at the end of the day, it's not fuck us, it's fuck you.
Yeah, that sucks. And think about if those two, I know there's more promotions out there in the UK, but those are the more bigger ones. Imagine if they, just decide to do that, Progress, you're done. Let's buy you out and we'll shut you down. ICW, let's buy you out and shut you down.
Yeah, dude. What I heard too, apparently Pete Dunne has signed an exclusive WWE deal. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I heard. Apparently Pete Dunne did sign an all-exclusive WWE deal.
I wonder what's so exclusive about it.
I guess he can't take independent bookings anymore.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to come up to the main roster.
Honestly, I don't know, dude. I think, again, there's that big market over there in the UK right now. So I guess, if anything, they want him to stay over there, help build that out, promote it out, and, let's see where that goes. But what I'm trying to say, though, right now is, listen, it's a very risky thing. Do I agree with WWE's tactic here? No. But I get it. It's a business. It is a business, bro. Your phone blowing up crazy. Who's hitting you up, bro?
My bad. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Is it a lady, bro?
That's not allowed.
Is it a lady, bro? Is it a girl, bro?
No, it's just notifications, dude. It's
just... Big Mike. Mira este carifreco. Big Mike. Shizzle. Just kidding, brother. I'm kidding, bro. I'm reading the comments here. Jeff Spicoli writes here. WWE is like the tobacco industry. They don't like competition that will cut into their profit. And that's the thing, too. They don't want competition right now. Because let's be real about it right now. The UK right now, the independent scene in the UK, and I'm going to say that as an American, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. As an American, they shit on us. They completely shit. You know what? That market in the UK is booming. It's booming. Think about this, right? It's a lot of guys on the indies, a lot of people that wrestle on the indies in America that have no problem making a living wrestling in the UK. The idea of, oh my God, let's work in England, work in Europe, make a shitload of money.
Mm-hmm.
And now here's WWE coming in and playing Big Bad Wolf. Again, I don't agree with the idea. I think, again, it's them, I think, just being very, very needy, very, very stingy, very, very, I want to say selfish a little bit. Kind of selfish in a way. Because what you're doing is, okay, you're giving people an opportunity, like I said, and then you're going to cut their balls off in the process and not give a fuck what happens to the people that ran that said promotion.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. It's like if, okay. I'm going to give you this analogy, okay? And I don't know if you guys ever watched this episode of Smart Guy. Do you ever watch, I'm sure when you were a kid you watched Smart Guy, right?
Yeah.
So, Remember the episode when TJ and the kid and I guess they made their own soda because they wanted to compete with Colonel Bubble?
Yeah.
Imagine that right now. Imagine you're TJ Henderson, right? If you're in the UK, right, with your own promotion, trying to again get a buzz going for you, and then here comes WWE knocking on your door, trying to buy you the fuck out.
Yeah, man, that'd be heartbreaking.
And think about this too right now. They're taking talent left and right now. They are taking talent left and right.
And doing nothing with them.
And doing nothing and doing shit with them. It goes back to what we were saying with Raw this past Monday. It's amazing how, when you think about it, right, WWE has the best roster on the planet right now. In the history of that company, they have right now the best roster right now. But they can't deliver a good show.
Yeah. It's just mind blowing, man. It sucks to see, guys. And that's what we, as people in the wrestling community, we see guys on the indies seeing them do so well, and then they get picked up by WWE. It's like, oh, there's good stuff that can happen to them here, and then they get there, but if they go to the main roster out the gate, then they're staggered, not used. But if they go to NXT, it's their best work. It's like they peak doing great stuff at NXT. This is what I always say. It's like the people that get put in NXT and they do all this great stuff, and then they go to the main roster and they just fall all the way off. It's like they peaked and nothing else can happen to them. It's like they've been in the company for like 10 years.
Basically, bro, that's what it is kind of like. Like, they've been around for so long, and then this happens to them, and it's very, very, and it sucks. No doubt about it, brother. It sucks. And again, we'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what goes down with this whole thing. But again, I think, it's one thing if you want to sign these guys to the WWK, that's fine and dandy, but to have them have only places to work, selected places to work, I think that's fucked up. Because it's not like they're locked into a WWE deal. Look, if they were locked into a WWE deal fully, then I understand.
Right.
But I'm reading the comments here too. Matt Lopez writes here, WWE doesn't like any competition. Wait and see how they will try to fuck G1 Supercard. I doubt they will. I think already G1 Supercard is already a done deal. It's already locked and loaded. And it's not going to get fucked with, I think. It's not going to get fucked with.
No, it's not. But it's already I don't think the Bucks or Cody and all of them, I don't think they won't be there. Like King Omega and all of them, they won't be there. The Elite won't be there. I
know. It's kind of the thing too.
And that's that being fucked with, but it's them doing it. It's not, the WWE that's doing it. Exactly. Like they're doing their own thing.
Yeah. I agree with you on that too. I think it's again, we'll see what happens with that too. But moving along, Mike, moving along here, we're talking about Ronda Rousey. Apparently, Ronda Rousey will be competing on Raw this Monday, but that's beside the point, though. As you guys know, SmackDown Live is going to Fox, right? Next year, I believe it is, right? Next year, whatever. And apparently, from what's happening is, Fox wants SmackDown to be locked and loaded, right? And one of the things that they want is they want Ronda Rousey on the show. Fox wants to have Ronda Rousey on the SmackDown roster when SmackDown Live moves to the network. Fox feels that Ronda Rousey's MMA background, popularity, and credibility as an athlete will be a major selling point to promote the show.
Well, that's if they could. That's if they can, sort of convince her after WrestleMania to keep her, because she's talking all of this stuff like she's failing her family. She might up and dip after WrestleMania.
I mean, honestly, listen, with Ronda, you can give her that part-time deal. I think. Yeah,
that's true, but you don't know. Like, here's the thing about like different networks and stuff like that. You don't know if that network was like, I wonder what she was doing on Raw, for the other company, for NBC, Universal, and all that type of stuff, because they're both, rival companies. then you would think they would want the same thing. They don't want to be, rotted, a part-time and she's barely on the show.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. But again, this is what Fox wants, and you just be real about it. With the money that they're giving WWE, or the money for the show, you best believe, bro, they're gonna find a way to get Ronda on that show. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think you know what? If they can keep her past WrestleMania, just cut house shows out of her deal so she can just go week to week and she can be at home. Because it'll just be on Friday. It'll be on Friday, so it'll be Monday. She'll be at home from Monday to Thursday, and then she travel on Thursday, and then she go back home.
In other words, be a Brock Lesnar, basically. Be their Brock.
Not really. She'll be on weekly and then pay-per-views, but no house shows.
I guess it could work. I mean,
yeah.
But I feel like, again, Fox, they're gonna get what they want. They're gonna get it. That's what I think, bro.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I feel like that's the way to go. Cut her house shows and just make her do weekly show and pay-per-views, and then that's it. And just up her stuff. They did that. They do that with Brock. They cut his stuff and they up his percentages and merch and all that type of stuff. It's like, dang. He's getting all his cash for no reason.
Yeah, man. Cash money, bro. Getting that cash money right now, bro, for no reason at all and shit. But speaking of which, let's move along here, bro. Let's talk about JBL dude on Twitter. What the fuck, bro?
You know what? And he put his statement out. I don't know if you've seen it, but at least he didn't put out a poor excuse. He said what he said. It wasn't an excuse.
So, in case you guys are wondering, apparently, was it today or was it yesterday?
It was yesterday, because yesterday was his birthday.
JBL's birthday? Okay. So JBL was celebrating his birthday, and I guess he had a few drinks. He was drunk, and he started tweeting Cody and Dusty, saying he would kill Cody Rhodes in this whole thing.
Yes. For the moment, it was bad.
Yeah, I agree with you. For the moment, it looked terrible. For the moment, it just didn't look right at all. And I think JBL, I guess, realized it, and he wrote a statement apologizing in a way. I can find the statement right now on my phone. Let's see here. I can find good old JBL.
Oh no, go to the Facebook chat.
Oh yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah, I put the whole everything that he said.
Okay,
it's
fine.
It's like a white thing.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here, Big Mike. A ver. Okay, here. Apparently, this is what JBL wrote on Twitter, and quote, "Cody, hey dumbass, your dad can't save you, dipshit. Seriously, Cody Rhodes is a tool, not in my league. I'm retired. I'd kill Cody Rhodes, please. Got serious money on the Cowboys. I couldn't get money on Cody Rhodes if I tried. Okay, not wanting a comeback, but I could beat Cody Rhodes any day, any match. Just like I could have beaten his daddy. It's simple math. Now back to my at Dallas Cowboys. 8.5 points was a lot to give. Let's go at Dallas Cowboys. BDA Milkman. What a weird name. And then Cody writes here, I'm thinking JBL had a few drinks tonight. And then JBL wrote the statement apologizing and quote, was having fun with Cody last night and said I'd kill Cody Rhodes. Obviously, didn't mean that literally. It was just a very poor choice of words. I go way back with him and his family, and I just was talking smack in a pro wrestling scene. I apologize for that poor choice of words. So he apologizes.
Yeah, so I can understand that, explanation in his apology. You really can't, read, or feel emotion through a tweet because you don't know the context of the statements, but for the moment, it looked bad.
Yeah, I agree. For the moment, it looked bad, dude. It did not look right at all. For the moment, it looked like, goddamn, bro, JBL's going crazy.
Yeah, so at least he didn't give a poor excuse. He was just admitted that he was talking trash.
Absolutely, bro. He did look like he was talking trash, and you know what? Again, if Cody's cool with it, then so be it, bro. I think that's all that matters at the end of the day, too.
Yeah.
That's what matters too, man. Well, guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think JBL was in the wrong, or you get one of those fuck JBL people? Let us fucking know in the chat. Well, why the fuck not, bro? Why the fuck not, man? Why the fuck not? Let's see here. What else is in the agenda here, Motherflower? What else is in the agenda here? Oh yeah, dude. So I'm pretty sure you know what happened with the good people over there at Let's see here. Apparently, Impact Wrestling removed LAX from Evolve. You hear about this, bro?
No, I didn't. What was it?
So, I'm finding the article right now. Just 1 second here, Mike. Here we go. So apparently LAX were booked for an Evolve show, right? Apparently, yeah, they announced that by Evolve that Impact Wrestlers LAX would be working the upcoming events. The promotion returns with 2 events to close out the year. Evolve 117 goes down on December the 15th in Queens, New York, while Evolve 118 takes place on December 16th in Deer Park, New York. At Evolve 117, Evolve Tag Team Champion, the Street Profits versus LAX versus AR Fox and Leon Roof. Was originally announced at Evolve 118. It would have been Darby Allin and the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and LAX. Just a few hours later, Evolve Booker Gabe Sapolsky revealed on Twitter that LAX had been pulled from the show due to Impact Wrestling officials. And this was a statement that was sent out on Friday via the WWN newsletter. End quote. We are sorry to inform you that Impact Wrestling has pulled LAX off the upcoming Evolve dates. Evolve officials were contacted by LAX and informed that they were needed for something else that weekend. No other explanation was given. Impact Wrestling didn't contact Evolve officials and left it up to LAX. There's no heat on LAX as WWN understands the situation they were put in. Evolve official has told LAX that they had plans to have the matches with Evolve Tag Team Champion Street Profits of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins that weekend. Evolve was also informed that LAX would not be able to lose in those matches in order to avoid any political issues. Evolve made one night a triple threat match and the other night a 6-man tag. So essentially what it comes down to, bro, is that if you're Impact Wrestling, the last thing you want to have happen is them having your talent lose to WWE talent at this event. Because again, the Street Profits, they are part of NXT, but they're also the Evolve Tag Team Champions. So I get that. But at the same time, though, if you're Impact, it makes you look so Bush League in a way.
Yeah.
It makes you look so Bush League, being that, okay, you're allowing talent to work independent. Which I think, again, is great, even though there are some indies that look like a very broken down mom and pop shop. And I'm going to say this, in this situation, I'm going to be in, and again, now, oh my God, Heel Steven, you're an Impact hater. No, I'm not. I'm going to side with Evolve here. I'm going to side with them here. I'm going to side with them on this one. Because I feel like, again, you had this shit advertised, and then Impact comes in. They remove LAX, which I did not agree with. I think, again, it's bullshit. But hey, man, what are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do?
Yeah, man, I feel you on that.
and let's see what happens. Moving along, dude. We might take some live calls. We'll talk about Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell. This was from this past Saturday night, Golden Boy MMA. So Oscar De La Hoya launched his own MMA promotion. And it featured Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz as the main event. For the third time, apparently this show was so bad that they were handing out free tickets to the event.
What show was this?
It was Oscar De La Hoya's MMA debut event called Golden Boy MMA. The show apparently was streamed on Fight TV.
Oh, the Tito Ortiz fight?
Yeah, Chuck Liddell, yeah. And they were giving out tickets for free for this event.
Like the entire show was bad too?
I didn't see the whole show. I just saw the main event.
But that's what they were saying? The entire show was bad?
I mean, they're saying the fight was terrible. The show looked very Bush League, looked very disorganized. But the fight itself between Chuck and Tito, listen, I grew up on Tito Ortiz. I'm a big fan of Tito Ortiz. I don't agree with his political views, but it did change the fact that I'm a Tito Ortiz fan. And Tito looked like he was ready to go out there. Keep in mind, Chuck Liddell hadn't fought in 8 years. He was 50 years old going into this fight. 50 years old, bro.
Still fighting. That's crazy.
His first fight in 8 years, he actually looked like 50 years old in the cage. He looked like 50 years old. And Tito just dropped him in the first round, I believe in 3 minutes, something like that, in the first round.
I'm glad I didn't watch that.
So in one giant swoop, Oscar De La Hoya made a mockery of the sport of MMA. At the same time, the motherfucker made money. Not big money, but still, he made money nonetheless.
True.
But, again, the fight was terrible. I wasn't a big fan of the fight. Tito, again, was there, and Chuck just looked like 50 years old, bro. He did not look good out there. Not at all. He did not look good at all, bro. He looked terrible.
Dude, what made him just want to do this? It's like, yeah, I want to get back into the ring. Into the octagon, excuse me.
It's the money, bro. It's the money. Excuse me, bro. It's been a long day for me, bro. It's a little, been a long fucking day, bro. For me.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that's the thing, dude. Again, I hope it doesn't happen again. I think it's at this point where, if you feel like you can't fight anymore, you shouldn't be fighting. That's my big knock on Tito Ortiz, on this whole thing with Golden Boy. They allowed it to happen, dude. They allowed this shit to happen. And the process,
they did.
And I'm amazed that the California Athletic Commission even allowed Chuck to fight. Chuck looked terrible out there. He did. Looked like he was off, and it just looked very sloppy, and then it happened. He lost.
I feel like these, athletic commissions be sliding people just off name recognition.
Hey, man, keep this in mind, bro. Tomorrow, Bomb Squad is fighting tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, who you got in that fight?
Yeah, I'm going with Deontay, bro.
Yeah, I'm going with him too. I'm not counting out, Fury, after seeing him train and all that type of stuff. He doesn't have, the body type that I was, looking for, in a boxer. He looks very different for a boxer, but he's tall. He's about the same size as Wilder, right?
I think more, but the thing with Fury is right now, the comeback story. It's a comeback story. It's right. From gaining. I remember after he beat Klitschko, this guy went on a hiatus and he looked like a fucking balloon. At a point,
I saw it before and after picture. Yeah,
he was weighing 400 pounds, dude.
Yeah,
400 pounds, my G. And look at him now. It should be a fun fight. I think though, with Deontay Wilder though, right now, bro, he is, in my opinion, the modern day Larry Holmes.
Yeah.
Where Larry Holm was this dominant heavyweight champion of the world in his prime. The problem is that no one knew who he was.
Right, and that's the same thing with Wilder.
Exactly. He's this dominant champion. He's knocking everybody the fuck out. And unfortunately, no one really knows who he truly is. Like, you can ask any boxing enthusiast out there, they'll probably tell you they have no idea that the WBC heavyweight champion is an American. They'll think it's a European.
Yeah. Even though I've seen some boxing fans that said that, Wilder really hasn't faced anybody like that, but with the exception of a couple of people, and he almost lost those fights.
The thing is also, brother, again, you're building him up, so you gotta toss some cans. Now, I'm not saying that Ortiz was in the can, because he was a tough fight as well.
Yeah, that's the name that keeps getting bringed up, Ortiz. I haven't seen that fight, so I gotta look at that fight and see.
But you already know for a fact, bro, if Wilder wins tomorrow, dude, bruh, it's his coming out party. It's his coming out party.
Oh yeah, he'll probably be the greatest heavyweight.
Even though I still want to see if Anthony Joshua, I think that fight's next. If he beats Tyson Fury, that should be the next fight. But hey, that's just my opinion, of course, man.
I think the only thing that can save Tyson Fury, is his speed, and then him, being very distant, because he's just as long as Wilder. He can stay away out of them powerful punches, because Wilder, I've been looking at his fights. Wilder, everything generates from his legs, but he's like a wild person. He's a wild swinger. And Tyson Fury looks like he has better technique. But sometimes technique don't always work in boxing matches.
No, it do not, Mike. No, it do not, Big Mike. Absolutely not. Sometimes it do not work in matches at all. And we'll see, though. Tomorrow night, we'll see, bro. I can't wait, though. I can't wait to see the fight tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It should be a good one.
Exactly, bro. It should be a very, very exciting fight, dude.
What round you think it's going to end in?
I think Wilder wins in round 9, bro. But then again,
round 9.
But then
again,
it
goes the distance and it's a decision.
But then again, it's heavyweights though. It's a heavyweight, so I expect not.
I don't care. I think it's gonna go to distance because it's so big. You can't help but to think it's gonna go to distance. Like Wilder's fights, I think it was just that one fight where that dude, I forget the name, he had the dreads and he got embarrassingly knocked out by Wilder. That was one big fight, but this fight is built up so big, I feel like it's gonna go to distance. Bro, every time I watch a boxing match that is big, like I didn't think Triple G versus Canelo wasn't gonna go to distance, and they tied, and they drew. They was a dead end draw.
Yeah. Like, dude, did you see that fight? It was on PBC a month or two ago, where the bell rang and the guy walked out of the ring.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit was funny as hell. Like, this motherfucker, yo. This motherfucker.
He said, fuck this. You ain't paying me, I'm gone.
Word, I'm gone. Fuck this shit. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm out
That
of
was
here.
when I showed my dad, I was like, this dude straight up walked out because he wasn't getting paid right.
Feel like a G. He just walked out like a fucking G. Like, man, fuck this shit, bro.
I was like, all right, fight, ding, ding. I'm gone. Peace.
That's right, bro. Well, listen, guys, this was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm tired. Had a long day today as well, so we'll be taking calls next week. I'll take calls next week. Tomorrow next week back to the usual swing of things. Again, I will be at Final Battle in 2 weeks, so if you guys are if you guys are going to Final Battle, if you see me, feel free to say what's up. If you want to buy me a drink, that'll be awesome, but again, I'm approachable. Don't be shy. I'm not one of these like, oh, I don't know who the fuck you are, motherfucker. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But guys, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You guys are awesome as always. You guys are just fucking awesome mother flowers. That being said, guys, if you want to follow the TML Podcast on Twitter, it's at TML Podcast. This podcast is also available on all platforms: iTunes, Stitcher Radio, PODBEAN, Spotify. Over also at iHeartRadio. You have to download and listen on the go. If you want to help the podcast, like, give it the 5-star rating, Why the hell not? Also, Mother Flowers, we got that merch. We got merch over at Teespring. We got the Certified Mother Flowers shirt, the TBL podcast shirt as well. Designed done by the amazing Salrex. I can't stress enough how amazing Salrex is. The best graphic designer in the internet wrestling community today. If you don't believe, you can ask OKFabe, you can ask Big Mike, you can ask JD from NY206, you can ask the Solid Monster, just to name a few people. Believe me, he's an amazing graphic designer. If you want graphic designs done for your channel, for your podcast, hit him up on Twitter at @officialsalrex. And tell him that we sent you. Why the fuck not? Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. By the way, we'll have 2 designs up on the store. 2 more designs up on our store as well. So keep your eyes peeled when those designs come out. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're on the YouTube channel right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Big Mike, where can they find you at, brother?
You can follow me on Twitter at Big Mike 199519 and on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
And thank you guys again, guys. You guys are awesome. And for that being said, we'll be back next week for more. We're almost at 300. Peace out, Mother Flowers. Peace out, y'all. Hey, I wanna go back in my bed. It's cold as hell. Someone please ring the bell. I'm out of my shell. Please don't buy me Adele before I go and tell. I go and tell. I don't wanna sell. I feel like I fell. That's all I got, bro. That's all I got. I cannot rap for shit, y'all. Y'all. Peace out, Mother Flowers. You guys are awesome.